Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of Something New. I thought it'd be fun to start doing holiday episodes, which will include historical events that happened over the holidays. This first one is short and unfortunately not a win for America. But here it is, the 1775 Battle of Quebec, a bloody New Year's Eve blunder in the Revolution. The Battle of Quebec on December 31st, 1775, was a pivotal early engagement in the American Revolutionary War. It marked the climax and decisive failure of the American invasion of Canada, also called the Canada Campaign or Invasion of Quebec 1775 to 1776. The goal was to capture the heavily fortified British stronghold of Quebec City, rally French-Canadian support to the Patriot cause, and potentially make Canada the 14th colony in rebellion against Britain. After the war's outbreak in April 1775, the Continental Congress authorized an invasion to preempt British threats from the north. Two American columns advanced. One advancement was under Brigadier General Richard Montgomery, who replaced the ill Philip Schuyler, capturing Fort St. John after a siege, and then Montreal on November 13, 1775. The other, led by Colonel Benedict Arnold, endured one of the most grueling marches in American military history, over 300 miles through Maine's wilderness. Starvation, disease, and desertion reduced his man force by about half. Survivors reportedly ate dogs, shoe leather, and moss to survive. The remnants of about 300 to 400 men linked up with Montgomery's force outside Quebec City in early December. The combined American strength was roughly 1,200 to 1,675 men, many of which were ill, poorly supplied, and facing expiring enlistments on December 31st. British Governor Guy Carleton defended the city with about 1,200 to 1,800 troops, including British regulars, recruits, Canadian militia, and some sailors, plus fortifications and the advantage of walls and terrain. On the night of December 31st, amid a fierce blizzard, the Americans launched a two-pronged assault on the lower town, the more vulnerable area near St. Lawrence River. Montgomery led one column from the south, Arnold the other from the north, and the attack collapsed quickly. Montgomery was killed almost immediately, shot in the head while leading his men over barricades. Arnold was wounded in the leg early on, but continued directing until forced to withdraw. Confusion, darkness, snow, and British counterattacks, including canister fire from artillery, shattered the assault. Many Americans were trapped in narrow streets and captured. The battle lasted only a few hours. The Americans retreated, suffering a major defeat that ended hopes of conquering Canada. The failed invasion marked a low point for the Continental Army and foreshadowed Arnold's infamous treason. That's all I have for this year. I'm sorry it wasn't happier, but maybe the next one will be better. Happy New Year's, everyone.